You didn't hear about Swifty Blue?
I did hear about this.
Man,
Yeah.
Swifty Blue, the Mexican Mafia tried to take him out, right?
Mhm.
They made a call in jail. Dude called this other dude's mom and was like, yo, or I think it was his own mom, and was like, look this guy up and let me know if he's good or not. I'm going to call you again tomorrow. Calls her the next day, and the mom, who's like 60 something years old or some shit, says he's no good. And for that right there, Swifty Blue got stabbed in his cell, and that mom got indicted on the federal RICO with the Mexican Mafia because she picked up her phone, looked dude up, and then said he's no good. And the whole time, Swifty Blue never even snitched. I think she called someone else or something, and they told her, but she was just passing the word back and forth. Probably didn't even know what the fuck she was really doing. But she got a call again and said he's no good. And now she's indicted with the Mexican Mafia over the attempted murder of Swifty Blue.
Right, because 19 Mexican Mafia members are connected to this case.
Well, it's members and associates. So not everyone is an actual member, but you know how they spin it.
My thing is, why would you have 19 people involved in something this serious?
Because of how much communication has to be done. So you had people from the jails communicating with people from the streets, communicating with people from the prisons, and word was getting passed to and from. And everybody that acted as, game of telephone, they all got indicted for it. And they still didn't even kill him.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
just he was just in Miami living his best life. So it's like that shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't really, like, conceptually, I don't know how you would pull off a murder involving anybody else and get away with it.
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to prison and jail, shit usually gets done. And majority of the time nobody gets away with it. And the thing about the Mexican Mafia is they flourish in prison. A lot of these guys are
Right.
never coming home to begin with. But the whole thing with Swifty Blue was it started because Swifty was allegedly fucking a girl who was the niece of a Mexican Mafia member. And this member was allegedly telling Swifty Blue, like, yo, you're good, but you got to kick back to the situation. You got to, you got to donate, whatever. So allegedly there was an argument. Swifty was like, yo, fuck you, I'm not doing nothing. You know what I mean? And that is what got him greenlit. It really wasn't a valid reason. It's not like he snitched on someone or did some extreme act of betrayal. He was just like, man, I'm not going for that shit. And they greenlit him. And now 19 people are getting taken down over the attempt on one person.
Did you and I ever talk about the murders that occurred over the American Me movie by the Mexican Mafia, allegedly?
I don't know if we talked about it, but I watched the interview of you and Danny Trejo.
Right. Mexican Mafia is not a crew that you fuck with.
No.
So, you already know the story, but I'm just going to retell it for the audience. In the movie American Me, and Danny Trejo, the actor who was affiliated with the Mexican Mafia at certain parts of his life, confirmed this story. There was a scene in the movie American Me, which was based on the Mexican Mafia founders. There was a scene when one of the main leaders goes to juvenile hall. He gets raped by another boy the first night, and he ends up killing the guy that same night. The Mexican Mafia was so upset over this scene because you can't have a Mexican Mafia leader who got his manhood taken by another man. That's just considered just a no-no. So to show a scene like that falsely depicts one of the founders of this serious organization, everyone associated with the movie had a green light on them. 10 people were killed around this film, and Edward James Olmos, the main actor and I think the director and the writer of the film, had a hit put on him for years. For years. But 10 people that really didn't have anything to do with this shit ended up getting killed. These like extras, consultants, like they didn't say, oh yeah, put a rape scene in there. That would be good. Like they probably had nothing to do with this shit. But the Mexican Mafia was so upset that 10 people were murdered.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very
So.
serious organization. I'm not saying anything against them. Just from what I've read and learned about the situation with Swifty Blue, the guy that put his name in that hat to get greenlit, I think made a decision off of emotion that he shouldn't have, because it resulted in 19 people, including himself, being indicted by the feds over a situation that really didn't have to do with the gang. So
Yeah.